Welcome back to our podcast, TrainWreck with Perla and Irma. Today's, what are we calling it?
Today, I don't know what we're calling it yet, but it's probably, we're doing a Shark Tank episode.
Definitely.
So, follow up from last time. If you read our description from the last pod, so we were at the park, Parkcast, and so there's really large hills at the YMCA, and so Emma had the great idea to just start rolling down them.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, Kayla, it'll be the best time of your life, like it'll be so fun. So I did it, and it was fun for about 2 seconds, and then I think I passed out on the picnic benches that were over there.
She died. Her mom had to pick her up. She couldn't drive home because she literally died.
No, I definitely could have drove home, but
No,
Emma was...
It was like a drunk driver situation. I'm a hero because I would not let her drive home. I didn't want her to run over a poor old lady, so I had to make sure it was safe.
Yeah, so long story short, Emma's the hero and I was the drunk driver.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some of our favorite products that were on Shark Tank, and then we're going to talk about some products that we specifically curated for today's pod.
Yeah, it was a long thinking process. We brainstormed for about 20 minutes.
We got some really good ideas. We had to take some out because they were actually good ideas and we didn't want people to steal them.
Who's your favorite shark, though?
My favorite shark? I don't really remember their name. Wait, hold up, pause it real quick so I can look up their name. Alright, so...
Emma, you say which one's your favorite?
No way, Mark Cuban's worth $4.3 billion.
After that buying and selling of all
Dang.
those... He probably owns like half of these products just to make money off of them.
He owns like a basketball team. I think that's why.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, my favorite shark is Kevin O'Leary. He's the bald one. He's kind of mean, but I think that's what makes him a good businessman.
I think my dude is probably Damon, because I don't know, he's cool. He'll like question you for a bit. He'll be like, hey, I respect your product, but also I'm out.
He's the clothes guy though.
The clothes guy?
Yeah, your guy's only worth $300 million, but my guy's worth $400 billion. Million.
Oh my gosh.
400 billion.
What is he, Jeff Bezos?
We wanted to talk about some of our favorite products that were on Shark Tank.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
The first one that I think is honestly the most iconic that's ever been on Shark Tank is the Squatty Potty, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Which is kind of a funny product because if you were broke and you don't want a Squatty Potty, you could probably just put like a couple of books right there and step on them.
couple books.
Or maybe if you have really
just
strong legs,
table.
you could just hold your legs up.
The whole time?
Yeah.
There's another one called, what is it, with the club?
Oh, the Euro Club.
If any of you golfers out there, it's really something. So, any of you pro golfers out there that, or even Mission Vista, no.
Mission Vista Golf Team, you need this product. Tell us what it is, Kayla.
Basically it's just, so as you're golfing, you're out on the course. Mm-hmm. And there's nowhere else to go besides...
You gotta tinkle.
Yeah, besides in your golf club, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So they designed a specific one where, there's a little cloth, for coverage.
A little drapery.
Yeah, and then, I don't know if you're actually peeing in the...
No, you
club.
are.
Oh, okay.
You're peeing inside the golf club.
Okay. So maybe, you could pee while you're taking a swing.
Oh my god! I think this is honestly a sexist product because there's no way I could use that.
That's true. Or you can have, one of those attachments. Okay, this is a little...
Like a woman attachment.
Oh
but anyways, the Euro Club is a great way to tinkle on the go when you're golfing.
So, yeah, I definitely think that Phil Mickelson, Tiger Woods uses this product.
Well, I have seen them use it because I'm on the green all the time.
Oh, yeah. We actually just went, a couple weeks ago. I might have swung a club at someone. No, I'm just kidding.
You hit someone in the face. No. My grandpa was always like, you gotta be careful when you're at a driving range because I guess his sister got hit in the face with a club.
Oh my god.
Yeah, isn't that awful?
Oh no.
Like
I could
full
just imagine
swing.
someone taking it back too far. Just
Oh
no. Just,
my grandpa has really, really long arms too, because he's like super tall, because he's like 6'4" or something, and so he's got super long arms, and when you golf next to him, it's like so scary.
Yeah, you gotta stand like 10 feet back.
You really do, because his wingspan is just huge. Like flying bird. What's that one called? Flying dinosaur.
Were you about to say Tyrannosaurus Rex?
I was about to say Tyrannosaurus Rex, but I did
pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. So the next product that I really like is, this guy went on Shark Tank, and his proposition was a surgical Bluetooth implant into your ear.
Yeah, this one.
A surgical implant. So this guy thinks that Bluetooth, this was back in the day when Bluetooth wasn't outdated, that everyone wanted Bluetooth so bad that they would surgically implant it into their ear.
They could just automatically link up. They could turn it on and be like, searching phones.
Sorry, I gotta call my friend really quick, and they just like double tap their ear. I don't know, but imagine someone actually got that because they just believed in his vision.
Yeah,
and now they have
like,
a surgical outdated.
We have to test this product out, and then they're like, they actually have those, but for people that actually need to hear. The next one is this brilliant invention. This dude walked up there and was like,
Invention.
I want to draw a cat for you. That's the name.
That's the name of the business.
Yeah. So pretty much, I don't know if was it a website? I think.
Yeah, I think it's a website.
Yeah, and so people would just pay, I guess,
between $9 and $30.
Oh,
and he'll draw you a cat.
So depending on the amount you spend is the quality of the picture.
Honestly, it's a picture that you could get from a kindergartner, but I think the novelty of it is just so fun.
But this dude, at least he's like, you know what? It's plain and simple. I'll draw you a cat. That's it.
He's so innovative, and I would waste my money on that cat.
Waste your money on that?
Yeah. Last product that we absolutely love from Shark Tank is this thing called a Throx. It's a set, because not a pair, anyways, so it's a set of Throx because when you have two socks and you just are you're like, where did one of my socks go? Such a bummer. Like, the machine ate it, and now one of my feet is cold. One of my foots is cold. So when one of your foots is cold, you're sitting there all sad. But Throx solves the problem.
You have
3 socks.
Yeah, you have 3 socks for it.
Trace sockaroonies. What if you have one foot that's smaller than the other?
Wait,
and so it doesn't fit into your shoe as well. So then you also, another purpose for a Throx is you can put 2 socks on one foot and 1 sock on the other foot, and then your feet are the same size.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I don't know why you couldn't just buy a whole package of socks that they give you like 10 for $5. So there's this particular kind of transitioning into more as seen on TV products, which you can kind of group that in with Shark Tank products.
Yeah, these are just our favorites that we were having memories over the other day.
If anyone had this also, please let me know directly. No, just kidding. Please send me a picture of this product if you had it.
Make sure to call her at 976-342-069.
Yeah, that's my number.
D3.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I have an extension line?
Well, you did go to jail.
Call me on my business. I did go to jail? Yeah. I'm in jail right now. Anyways, slushy magic. So pretty much it was a cup, but it was outside, was a silicone, and you put it in the freezer for about, I don't know, like an hour or so. You take it out, you put your favorite drink in there.
Milk.
Ooh, no! Oh my gosh. No, I would usually put like a nice lemonade,
oat
maybe
milk.
Kool-Aid. No.
I only drink oat milk, so that's what I'm trying to picture right now.
2% milk.
Ew, I hate, but when I did drink normal
butter
milk, ew!
Put half and half in there.
Wait, that's actually kind of a good idea.
No, it's not.
Because you know how you have to shake butter for a long time if you want to make butter? That slushy magic would make it ASAP.
It's cold.
Yeah, and it's freezing because it's a slushy now.
You'd have like ice chunks in there. Slushy magic, that was one of the ones that I thought of right away because that was one of the ones that I actually bought into, and it was honestly worth every penny.
I wish I had that. There was the other one where it was like you froze the cubes and then you put it in the thing.
You put it in your drink, yeah.
And it made it kind of slushy-like, and I think I had those, but I remember them not working at all.
Yeah, they had those, and then they had ice cubes specifically to light up. You would, like, turn it on.
No way.
Yeah, you would, like, turn it on. I was like, how does this not, like...
That seems like the worst combination. Like, water and electronics. One that I love infomercials because they just make people look like complete idiots for the sake of the product. Like, oh, I don't know how to carry things. That kind of thing. So I really like Gyro Bowl, which is the bowl where you could, like, throw it down the Grand Canyon and it wouldn't spill any of your Cheerios.
All of them would have, like, kids there, and they'd be, like, throwing it against the wall or, like, everywhere, and it'd be like, but guess what? Your snacks don't go anywhere.
You don't even have to worry about the 5-second rule because the snacks all stay in the bowl.
I feel like I had that, but also I know that I didn't because I just saw the infomercial so many times that I felt like I had it.
Honestly. The last one I actually did have. This is the last product we want to talk about, and then we're going to tell you about some of our own products that we came up with. The last product is hair chalk. Those little circular things that you would squeeze squeeze between your hair.
Yeah, and like little strips. And then like my hair right now.
No, but your hair, Kayla's hair, she got herself some TikTok hair right now, and it looks great. And it's like bright purple.
I actually used hair chalk for this.
No way you did, because I know for a fact that hair chalk makes your hair look no different.
That's
hair
true.
Chalk does not work. I had it, and I would sit there for like 30 minutes just going over the same piece of hair, like waiting for my hair to be bright blue, and in the end it just looked like I had dandruff, like blue dandruff.
And there would be some color, but really there's nothing. Honestly, they had different, I know the one you're talking about where you would like put your hair in the thing in the class, but there was also one where literally it just looked like a piece of chalk. Yeah, like it literally looked like a piece of chalk, and you would like rub it on your, like you were rubbing
like do designs
art. Yeah.
You know what's the best Halloween candy is in the entire universe? Okay, no one's gonna agree with me, but
Halloween candy? How did we get
okay
I
don't care how we got there. We did. The best Halloween... Well, it'll make sense, so say.
All right.
The best Halloween candy in the world are these little boxes, and it has 2 pieces of edible chalk in them, and it has, like, on the outside of the box, it's got, like, superheroes on it, or SpongeBob. It's, like, all the cliche kids' favorite things on this box, and on the inside, there's 2 pieces of, like, white edible chalk. I swear, I'll look it up.
Where do you go trick-or-treating that gives you these?
In the ghetto. I don't know. And you could literally write with them. It was chalk, but it was also like... So it was basically like long Smarties, if you think about it. But I love them because you could draw with them.
I need to see a picture of this.
I will look for them, but it's also... If you think about it, it's the worst type of candy to give to a kid because they'll actually write on the ground with it, and then they'll eat it.
They'll eat it. Oh, no. Alright, so she just showed me a picture, and I definitely know what she's talking about now. If you just look up, she literally just looked up chalk candy sticks.
Yeah, look that up. Please look up chalk candy sticks. Some of them have a tattoo inside. They're literally the best things in the entire world. I love them so much, and I would never get them because, like, who?
But you just said it was your favorite.
No, I wouldn't get them from Halloween. I'd want to get them.
Oh, okay.
Because you don't get, like, where are you going to get these now? Maybe I should go on Amazon or something. They're not that good, but the novelty.
Halloween, you only give those out.
Everyone would hate me.
I know.
So let's talk about some of our...
Maybe you can make maybe actual chalk that when you draw with it, it's, like, you can eat it at the same time.
Can you, like, lick it off the ground?
Ew!
That's literally what you were implying.
That's our next product. Oh, yeah. I was going to add on to the whole chalk thing because I remember seeing hair stamps also.
The sparkly ones?
Yeah, when I was looking it up, and literally it would just look like a stamp, but there's probably just glitter or something in it. And you would stamp it on your head, and then it would probably last for about, I don't know, a day. The next time you take a shower, it would be completely off.
Let's hope.
And you would just have glitter all in your hair.
Gross gookie.
Gookie.
I would like one of those sparkly hair things, but of Joe Exotic from Tiger King on my head.
It's just an outline of it.
No, I want a detailed
picture?
glitter picture on my hair of Joe Exotic. All right, our first invention is a DSSD. Please tell us what that is, Kayla.
This product I was thinking long and hard about during our brainstorm. And honestly, so basically it's, you know, if you had your DS as a kid, I still have mine, of course, but I had the really basic just DS, and I remember it was black. It was perfect, but there was a spot for a cartridge on the bottom, and then the little, I don't know what those, the one on the top, there was two where you could have like two different games.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
And a small one.
Yeah, I don't remember what those ones are called, but what if you had the same thing? Even this could be for, you know, updated ones like the 3D, like I have a 3DS. There was also ones for, you know, other ones, but if you have that, you would still have the same little thing, like, I want to know what it's called.
Let's call it a thingy-majigger.
If you have the same thing, it would be like a SD card where you can upload your favorite games on it.
So you can have infinity games.
Yeah, so that you wouldn't have to keep switching out the, I don't want to know what it's called, SD thing or whatever, but I think it's honestly genius.
Because you know how annoying it is when the little card thing wouldn't work and you had to take it out and you had to blow on it and then you had to put it back in, and then it still wouldn't work, so you take it out again and you blow on it again and then you put it back in and you're like, hey.
But then you realize that you didn't want to play that game.
You didn't want to play that game.
So you have to go back in. Yeah, you have to go back into your little book of all your games.
I love those.
Yeah. I had a little book where I would just like skim through all of them.
Cards.
Yeah, and I'd be like, oh, this is the one that I want. It'd be Mario. There was another game Animal Crossing, but not the new Leaf one. I'm sorry, I really want to play that game, but it's the original one. But yeah, I think that was a great product that I came up with.
I think I played, like, if I were to have my own DSSD, I would probably have, I would have this one Princess Barbie game, because I really love that game. It was very fun. I would have every Mario game.
Yeah.
And
I'd have pets. Did you ever play that?
The Wii dog game?
Yeah, but they had it for DS.
Yes, I would have that because I played that all the time.
You'd obviously have a horse game because you're kind of a horse girl, but
I want to put probably like Pokemon too.
Yeah, just to go back to old times.
I was never like super into Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
This little kid was like asking me all the Pokemon I knew the other day, and I knew like 2, and I felt like such an imposter.
Yeah,
but I did enjoy playing it on the DS, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was just fun, even though, you know, I wasn't too into it where it had all of the cards and stuff. Maybe I would come across one and I'd be like, oh, that's cool, you know, I'll keep it for a little bit. I was into Bakugans.
Of course you were. I knew it.
You knew it?
I could feel it
all along. I had a whole thing, like this whole it was like a, you know how they came in little balls and then they'd be like Transformers?
I love those.
Okay, so I had a case that looked like a huge Bakugan, but when you opened it,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
So if you can picture that, you open it, the top, and then you had all of your Bakugans inside of it, and that's what I had. I felt so sick. It was so cool.
You should, though. That's honestly so hype.
I used to have it for the longest time, and then I had to sadly get rid of it. But, you know, I gave it to another kid. I gave it to another kid that definitely would be cool. It'd be a cool kid.
I just started thinking about Monster House right now.
Monster House?
I don't know why, but I love that movie. Because when we went to Impressa, which we're literally right next to, they always played that at the after school program, and I love that movie, and I forgot what the name of it was for so long until it was on Netflix, and then we all watched it.
Yeah,
but
that was really good.
Love that movie.
Before that I didn't watch it either, and so I was like, this is the perfect time.
Have you ever looked at how scary old animation is? It's terrifying.
Yeah,
like Toy Story 1, terrifying.
Sometimes
Jimmy Neutron. Terrifying.
Yeah. That one episode with the pizzas that attack them. Do you remember? They were all having a sleepover and they ordered pizza or something, and once they got the pizza they're like, oh, okay, sick, and they started like coming to life.
Ew.
And they started attacking it. Yeah, it was crazy.
I love Jimmy Neutron. That was one of the shows that I would watch every morning. And honestly, it's so weird because in my head the animation isn't creepy at all, but when I like go back and try and watch them now, they're terrifying.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like, what if in 20 years we go back to watching animation like now? What if animation one day just looks like real people? I mean, it already does, as far as we can tell.
Really realistic?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't like
true.
that. I like it being sort of like, I like how Toy Story looks now. They should just keep that forever, so I don't
Like
get scared of it.
Using animation to make, cartoonish sort of things, right?
I
don't like Toy Story bringing, they literally brought toys to life. Like, that's...
But I think it's interesting that in those new animated movies, that the way they do the CGI is all the backgrounds look really realistic, but the characters themselves don't really look realistic. Like, any nature elements look very, very good, because they have the natural light set really well, and they have a lot of water simulations, so that the water looks so sick.
After that tangent that we just listened to, we gotta come out with something that we came up with together, which is called the Extend-A-Stick.
Yeah, so this product is, when you're sitting in your bed and you don't want to get up and either pick up the phone that you dropped or turn off your light.
I feel like this is definitely a product, but I don't know if it is.
Well, I mean, those little grabby claws that pick up trash?
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of
But this is specifically for...
But this is cooler than that, because it's like starts off as the size of a pen, and then you go whoosh.
It's all...
Whoosh! And then it opens, and then you can use it to turn off the light. Or you can use it as a grabby claw thing. Or maybe it has a knife on the end, and you could stab someone from far away. Or you could cut something across the kitchen, so you don't have to walk across the kitchen. I don't really have a big kitchen, but I could still do it.
It's like a multi-purpose tool, but on a stick.
Yeah, like a Swiss Army knife, with more purposes, and you goes whoosh! Whoosh, like that.
They definitely can picture that, what you're saying.
I know you probably don't like this one, but I like this one.
All right.
So, edible guitar strings.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
This is one of my favorites, because all the time I'll just be shredding on guitar, and I'll be like, I'm so hungry. And so after a long shred sesh, you can eat your guitar strings, and then next time you just put on a new set. They're really inexpensive. They're kind of like, like the Airhead sour straws, like those, but for a guitar.
Sour punch.
Yeah, like sour punch straws, except, so then you're like, oh, I'm so tired, like, oh, from all this shredding.
You'd be able to tune them, everything, like.
Oh yeah, they're super easy to tune, because you don't even have to like loop them around. You don't have to put them through the pegs. You just stick it on.
Oh, that's true. And then whenever you're done, you just take it off and start nomming on them. And then whenever you're done, your next shred sesh, it'll be like, oh, I need to restring real quick, or we're good.
Super simple.
We're gonna sell different sizes, so it's gonna be for guitar,
for ukuleles, for bass. If you play bass, we got you.
Yeah, we got you.
For cello, for violins. So they're basically just edible strings. They're really great. Trust me, really, really great. I personally have already made them and used them.
And yeah, I think, and this was just another idea that Emma had, but I specifically remember her bringing up making a mini ukulele that I don't understand. Actually I do understand it, because I just want a ukulele for on the go. Because
ukuleles aren't small enough already.
They're not small enough to be on the go, where you could just, whip it out at any moment.
It could be a ukulele that's like the size of your hand maybe, and then you could keychain it to your pocket.
Keychain it?
We're thinking of maybe like a whole line of mini instruments, like maybe a mini harmonica, a mini
that you can just take that out. Yeah, tambourine.
Mini ukulele. Mini...
I don't know what it would be called. It'd be like...
Minstruments.
Minstruments coming in Target. It'll be in all stores. Introducing the new hood strap. I just love that name so much. Emma literally just came up with that name on the spot. So just picture this: you're
with the whole gang.
Yeah, you're with the whole squad. You only have...
David doesn't have enough room in his Tesla. What do?
You only have your Honda Civic. You and your buds are like, oh, what do we do with our one homie that doesn't have enough room to sit inside? Hood strap. You put them on the roof.
Yep. Stick them straight on the roof.
You can use this for many things. If you have a lawn chair in the back of your car, take that bad boy out, put it on top, use your hood strap. Yeah. The homies could be holding on to it on the inside of your car, your butt on the top. They can either just be, sitting crisscross applesauce on the top of your car. They could be laying down, or they could be sitting on a lawn chair too.
And it works with car seats.
Oh, yeah.
So if you have too many kids, you just put one in the car seat.
Oh, no.
Watch out.
For the hood seat.
For the hood seat, because the hood seat's the good seat.
Oh my gosh.
That's our slogan. The hood seat's the good seat. Wait, say it at the same time as me. The hood seat's the good seat.
Everyone's gonna be like, instead of shotgun, they're gonna be like, oh,
Top Gun.
Top Gun. Next one is, should I just say the slogan? Because I think that's...
Yeah, say the slogan.
So, this product is called the Roomba. Instead of the Roomba. Roomba. And the catchphrase would be, ay caramba, for a rumba. And this product could be described as the
Roomba with legs.
But yeah, so it'd be able to go upstairs instead of, just the ground floor that you have. No, this would be like 2.0 of Roomba, which would be every time you want to activate upstairs mode, you just press a button on it and it would just have extendable legs.
Yeah, it's little legs that pop out and then it goes and then goes onto the stairs. Also, just thought about this, could be multi-purposeful. It could also step onto your couch, maybe. Maybe you spilled some crackers on your couch. Yeah. You're like, step up, Roomba. Rumba.
No. A Rumba?
Step up, a Roomba. And then it's like, okay.
It talks to you.
Yeah, it's like Alexa.
It's like an Alexa, but instead it would be built in. Yeah.
Or if you want to get the lower priced one, you could take your Alexa and tape it on top.
The lower price, your Echo Dot.
I was just thinking about, what if Sonic had little Roomba robots that had legs and they wore roller skates?
They delivered your food.
And they were like really tall though, and it was like a tray.
It would be like, that, I forgot what the robot is called, but the robot in the supermarkets and some of them that they have.
I was thinking about the robot from Sam and Cat at the Robot Cafe.
Yeah, the Robot Cafe. That's right. This is a good product. I mean, we should just go on Shark Tank right now.
We're gonna sell it for $3.99. $3.99.
Perfect.
Times 100.
Times 100.
All right, so here's my proposal for this next product. Have you ever been sitting in class just enjoying some good old
tunes, just some
dubstep?
Oh no.
Frank Sinatra dubstep remix. Remix. So I'm listening to those all the time, just constantly.
Constant. Skrillex is on the Mozart
I can't even
beat.
kid about. I hate dubstep so much. But anyways, when I'm listening to my dubstep in class, and my teacher's like, "Can you take out your headphones, please? Or can you take out your earpods?" Well, I don't know why teachers call them earpods, but we're definitely going to take advantage. And so our new product is called earpods, and they are...
This is the most incognito way of... Just imagine this is your way of putting your incognito mode on your website, or on your website, on your search browser. Pretty much, if you have AirPods or something like that, you're in class just chilling. The best way to not get caught by your teacher is just put on these attachable ears that actually look like ears, so that they can't even notice it. Yeah. You just put on the attachable ear.
What? Sorry, I'm not listening to music because I have my ear right here.
This is my ear. Next product. Chia.
Hair plugs.
I honestly don't know the science behind how this would be, but if you're growing a chia pet, you would just I think how you would grow it is you just keep adding water to it. And like the Bob Ross one that they have, you're like growing his hair.
Yeah.
Or, just something of that nature. It would be the same thing, but with your actual hair. If you're bald, this is perfect for you. Actually, you don't even have to be bald. If you have a massive forehead, kind of like
we both have big foreheads,
then this is perfect for you because you could just grow, the perfect amount of hair that you want. Keep adding water to it, just splash of water on that.
It's honestly so perfect. You put our chia hair plugs on and then you just water it every day. This could be in the shower. This could just be at work. You just
go to the bathroom, water. Just splash some water up there,
And I
keep it
promised within 3.7 weeks, you will grow either grass or hair on your head.
This is Emma's to explain because.
So, these are called Parkers.
Parker.
And you might think they're shoes for people who like walking in the park, but they are not. They are a box of Crayola markers, or any markers, I guess. I don't know. We haven't really got the details on it yet.
Yeah.
But they're a box of markers that you give to your friend. And they're like, sick, a new fresh pack of markers. And they open them and they look like normal markers, but none of them work.
All of them are dried up. They look like they can work, but
none of them work. That's why they're called Parkers, because they're prank markers.
I always have a compliment for Emma saying that she has the best handwriting in the world, honestly. And, she always likes to say that I also have a really good work ethic. And whenever she doesn't have another compliment for me, but...
That is the best video I've ever seen.
But
I honestly, my New Year's resolution for my entire life has been to has been to have good handwriting. And I write really fast because I'm impatient. And it just turns into me having terrible handwriting. And everyone knows it. Like, I know people try and be nice and they're like, no, it's great. But the second you ask me what a word says, I know that my handwriting is bad. And everyone asks me what words say. So I'm like, my handwriting is obviously bad.
We should make a pamphlet and sell it about how to make your handwriting better.
Like one of those little kindergarten worksheets that you trace the letters.
We just make a whole workbook, but it's our own version of it. So
that's actually our next invention. That is such a good invention.
We just made that up on the
spot.
That
was on the fly.
That was, honestly, you might think it's those cursive books that we used to do in elementary school. They don't do those now. So I think we need to bring those back, but instead it's just bettering your handwriting.
When I was little, I thought cursive was like another language. Because I remember my second grade teacher, Miss Wilson, asked, we got these flat Stanley letters, so we needed to read them.
She's the best. She's over there. No, I'm just kidding.
Because when we got the flat Stanley letters, I just assumed that...
I forgot about those, yeah.
Some of the adults wrote in cursive. And I was like, first off, who do you think you're writing this letter to? And then, so I remember Miss Wilson asked me to read someone's cursive letter because she thought I could for some reason. I don't know why. And then
she thought I could.
And I remember reading it, and I literally thought it was like reading Spanish for some reason. I felt like it was a different language, and I thought we were going to learn that language.
Full on Russian.
Isn't that weird though? I genuinely thought that it was like a different language.
That's understandable. Or when you look at really old English type of writing and stuff, where
schmancy,
because it's like cursive but also in old English, so that just seems like a whole nother language that
I feel like old English seems Irish to me.
Seems Irish.
I really don't know.
Temp blank. So temp blank is our AC heater unit. Put in a sit down. No, Emma. Temp blank.
Temp blank.
As I was saying, temp blank is, what is it? What can be?
What is
it?
The temp blanket is a cooling / heating blanket because sometimes you want to be hot, sometimes you want to be cold, but you always want to be wearing a blanket.
Yeah, that's a pretty good description of it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you don't want to be under that blanket.
Roasty toasty.
Yeah, exactly. So then you just pop on the cooling. So some of you are like, what? This is crazy. I don't know if you'd plug this blanket in or...
This is something that everyone needs always. This is what I like to call the unbreakable deodorant.
Oh,
it is so genius. You know how when you drop your deodorant once, it's all over? Mm-hmm. And you're not going to go picking up the pieces and trying to rub that on your armpit. That sucks.
No, of course. Especially if it goes underneath your sink or something. Yeah,
no, it's all over for that deodorant.
Yeah.
So my new product, our new product is unbreakable. You can also throw this down the Grand Canyon and it will not break.
With the gyro ball.
And if it does break, we might give you your money back.
Keyword might.
Our next product is
Propano. I just spit in your face. I don't know what that was, but Propens.
Yeah, Propens, not like the adult diapers.
But
Propens.
this is the pen that you always wanted. That is the perfect weight and the perfect size.
For doing pen tricks, baby.
Pen tricks. You know, Emma has tried to.
I can too do it.
No. You didn't finish.
Oh, I thought you were
You
going
didn't
to say that
let
I
me finish my
can't.
sentence.
I'ma let you
tried
finish.
to teach me how to do a pen trick. And you know, I felt like I could do it for a solid second.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost it.
Once you get it, you get it.
Yeah.
Pro
and it
pen.
works.
No way, the
You?
one kid from Stranger Things is right there.
Noah Schnapp?
The one with the curly hair.
Curly hair?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Is his name like Gale?
Gale? No. I know his real name is Gayton.
Oh, that's
Yeah, you probably got it from
like
there.
Gaten's over there.
Oh my gosh, what is his name of the show?
Gale.
No, stop saying that. I'm not gonna remember it. There's Steve,
Lucas.
Carol
Carol Baskin. Killed her husband.
Carol
she
Baskin
whacked
just
him.
shows up in Stranger Things. I can think of everyone's name besides him. Look it up right now. No,
Okay.
I'll look it up.
Here, wait. Here's an unpopular opinion, real quick. I don't like Stranger Things.
Oh my! I knew you were gonna say that.
It's like I really liked the first season, but like the second season really didn't hit for me. I like the new girl and her brother. Love them. Those are the best characters ever.
Oh, you like Sadie?
Yeah.
Or no? That's her real name. What is her name? Or it's
His name is Dustin,
Dustin. That's right.
and in the show, her name is Max.
Max. That's right. Why did I can
And
think
her
of the real
brother
name? But
is Billy.
yes, Billy.
He's a cutie.
He is a cutie.
Ah.
Don't make me do the Dougie right
The
now.
Dougie real quick. Show him the Dougie. Oh, good thing we got out that on our footage.
Stop calling. Shark Tank would never.
Oh, real quick, new invention. We're gonna sell 2 sticks so you can make a fire. I don't know if you can hear that, but I am using the product right now. I just came up with another invention. They're shoes that let you walk up trees sideways.
Oh, it'll be like the don't they have those in Spy Kids? No.
Oh, you know what's the best thing in Spy Kids? When they put the meals in the microwave.
Yes.
And it makes a full meal.
Yes, that's sick. I remember what's his name? The main dude that makes all the inventions. He is insane. Like literally when they were like, I don't remember if it's in Spy Kids 2 or 3, but they were climbing up this amusement park thing. Do you remember that one? They were like climbing up the amusement park thing, like one of these rides, trying to save the government's daughter, the president's daughter. And they had they gave them these magnetic things on their hands and feet, and then they were able to climb up the thing, not even having to, they were just suspended in the air with these magnetic gloves or whatever. I don't know how to explain it, but it was so cool. If y'all haven't seen Spy Kids, that's your homework.
I like the Game Over one. I think that one's the best one.
Is that
I
was
think
the
that's
last
the third
one, right?
one.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen
was
that one
cool.
more than any of the other ones.
I like that one because it was mainly because it was going into a video game, and I feel like I wanted to do that.
I have something totally off topic. This morning, so probably a month or 2 ago, before quarantine, my mom, me, and my aunt were trying to figure out where to eat. And my aunt was like, oh, let's go to Soup Plantation. And I was like, yes, please, let's go to Soup Plantation. And my mom was like, no, I don't want to go to Soup Plantation. And then my aunt was like, okay, we won't go to Soup Plantation. I was like, it's 2v1 here. Why is this the decision? And then this morning I was like, hey, Mom, you know how Soup Plantations are closing down? That was my last chance. And you ruined it. That mac and cheese is the best tasting thing in the entire universe, and you robbed me of it.
I know. I can't believe Soup Plantation. I feel like that's the best buffet place.
Buffets usually gross me out.
Yeah, exactly. But there's something about Soup Plantation that is, like, different than, like, Hometown Buffet or stuff like that.
I'm different.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about Soup Plantation. Yeah, I mean, let's hit them with a dream. You have a dream? I have a dream from last night. I actually had a dream, and I have a dream. Okay, anyways. So this one is wild. I didn't even have to write this down to remember it because of how wild it was.
Yes.
So, let's see. I don't even know how this whole thing started, but it kind of reminded me of, we were all like, it was I feel like everyone was there that I could think of from school and stuff like that. Like anyone, like you, Mickey, like all this stuff. And literally everyone was there. And I was like, what the heck? This is so weird. And it felt like we were at school, but we were at a different school. And so it turned into, I knew it was kind of weird because there was these, it kind of reminded me of like a weird camp prison sort of thing. And so we were all like in this thing, and all of the people, the teachers and everything that were there were like kind of off-putting at the same time. And I was like, oh, this kind of seems weird, but it still seemed like regular school. So I was like, oh, okay, it's fine. And so they would have periods where they would like split off the boys and girls into like, you know, different sections and stuff. And we'd all be like doing these weird games and all this stuff. And come to find out, after like, you know, a couple months of being in the school, we would like stay at the school too, which was also a really weird thing. Like we were almost at boarding school or something.
Like Zoe 101.
And then come to find out, apparently there was like kids and so like other people, just they would like be hiding that they were slowly like killing them and stuff like that. It was crazy. And then they were this dream, honestly, it went to 0 to 100 real quick, because we found out that like the guys, they were holding like
seances.
No, they were holding like boxing matches
Fight
with each
Club.
other, and they would like bet on who would win, and like whoever lost, they would kill. And
what?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hi.
Oh my god. Hi. Let's go. Okay, a little update of what just happened. So Gaten from Stranger Things threw a frisbee.
He looks like him.
He does.
It's so funny.
He threw a frisbee and it hit me in the foot. And then his dog was like came charging at me.
Just full on sprinting towards us.
And then he was like jumping on us and stuff, and his dog was really cute, so I got to pet it for a second.
The dog was so cute.
But yeah, we just got mauled by a dog.
Anyways, I think that was the perfect end to my dream of how 0 to 100 it went.
I made cauliflower rice yesterday, and it's really, really good. I made cauliflower fried rice, because cauliflower rice by itself is like not my favorite thing, but I made it, and I have leftover cauliflower rice in my fridge, so after this, good. I'm about to munch.
That sounds some nom-noms right there.
Fatty noms. This is Kevin.
And I'm David.
And thanks for watching.
Shark Tank. No,
thanks for watching Shark Tank on the TrainWreck podcast. We really appreciate your
you coming
listenership.
out.
Yeah, peace.